Sean is sweet as fire. Ron is weed as fire. All this drip is fire. Fire. Sean is sweet as fire. Ron is weed as fire. All this drip is fire. Fire.
Oh shit.
Here
It's
we are.
Friday. It's Friday, motherfucker. December 18th, 2020.
Coming at you live to the sold out privacy of the WC studios.
I thought it was the BJWC studios.
We can roll with that if you want.
You trying to put it all on me now?
Just flows better.
You just trying to fuck it all up? I'd
Just
be like,
fucking
oh,
it all up.
my name's not on it anymore.
That's right. I'm here in spirit. It's the holiday season.
It's the holiday season.
I'd like to say this podcast runs on America's Greatest Cup of Coffee.
Duncan, cheersin'.
Cheers. And
You know that song? He's like, it's the holiday season.
no.
And he's like, and Santa Claus coming to town. The best part of that song where he's like, it's the holiday season. Oh, whoop-dee-doo. Like the motherfucker couldn't even think of real words
Who
for the next.
sings this?
I think it's a Frank Sinatra song. He's like, he'll be coming down the chimney now. It's the holiday season. And he's like, oh, whoop-dee-doo.
Got them filler words in there.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's like, okay. We had to pause what we were doing before we started here.
Yeah, this was good.
We're trying to start a new ad campaign. If it all works out, we'll announce it, and we'll make a little contest out of it. We gotta wait for everything to get approved. But until then, we're trying to do something different here. So as the listeners already know, we're on iTunes and Podbean, Spotify, I think Google Play. There's a couple more uploads too that nobody uses, but I don't know if Pandora. I think iHeart is one of them too.
Okay.
But in addition to the video part of it being on YouTube, we're also going to be on Pornhub.
I'm excited. I finally
Yeah.
get to be on Pornhub.
For all you guys who are frowned upon by your significant other for watching porn, you could just be like, oh, look, I'm just watching the podcast. And then you have all your nasty shit that you're watching on your suggested videos.
Yeah. It's almost like actually reading Playboy for the articles, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, Playboy did have some good articles. I'm not going to lie.
They did.
That was an excuse that people used, but they did have some good articles, not going to lie.
Honestly, I used to love looking at the jokes in there. Sometimes they're
Oh,
the
the
best.
jokes. You know who wrote those?
Who?
Jackie the Joke Man.
Who the fuck is Jackie the Joke Man?
He was on Howard Stern before Robin and Artie Lang, I think.
No shit.
Dude, Jackie the Joke Man is fucking hilarious.
I'll have to look him up.
So this is why I stopped liking Howard. Like I didn't like him at first because of the whole beef with O&A. And then I was like, okay, I didn't really give this guy a fair shake. I'm just shitting on him because I'm fans of these guys and they're shitting on him and they're telling me their side of the story. Which turns out everything they said was true. He's a real piece of shit. But so Howard would pay this guy and he would write jokes for Howard to rip on him about. And it's like he's just roasting himself with his own jokes, and they didn't pay this guy shit. They'd give him
they fucked him.
60, 70 grand a year, and Howard's making 40 million a year at that point.
60 or 70 grand a year.
Yeah,
that's
so
it?
then when they bumped his contract up to like a $250,000, and then he was doing it for a couple years, and then he was tried to restructure again for $500,000, and they wouldn't do it. So he threatened to leave, and then he left. And then he came back. They offered him like 400 grand. He talks about it on, I think it was the Church podcast.
Okay.
You might want to look it up. But yeah, I didn't know who this guy was because I was kind of like on and off with Howard for a minute. And then, like, after all this new stuff came out about Howard, did you hear this new thing?
No, what happened?
So there's this guy. Let me pull it up. GoFundMe. So Scott, he's his engineer. I guess he couldn't afford medical bills. Let me see. I think his wife had cancer or something. So the CEO of like his program or whatever approved it. So his engineer Scott, his wife had cancer, right?
Mm.
So he made a GoFundMe. They got $73,000 from fans, and the word on the street is Stern fired him because he didn't like it because he was taking all this. He was getting all this publicity, and he's like, "The show's about me, not about your dead wife." Is
What?
basically yeah.
Oh my god, that's fucking terrible.
So his wife died in 2018. So not only did Stern, dude, you're making
Was he reported
$650 million is what he's worth. So he's making $90 million a year. You couldn't throw this guy a couple grand, 10, 20 grand just to pay for his wife's medical bills.
You'd never even notice it was gone.
Yeah. So now that this came out, I guess Artie Lang came out and it was like, yeah, I was an intern there for 10 years and he treated me like shit.
Wow.
And Artie Lang, like, he's a big dude,
Yeah.
Like, he's no Joe Fabeats. But yeah, I was like, wow, that's fucked up, man. Because as much
really
as I wanted to like Stern,
Yeah.
I could never get into him. Like, I'll admit,
No.
like, he's a good interviewer. Like, when there's people on, he's great at interviewing people. I'll give him that. But like, I don't like his personality. I was never really a fan of his jokes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't get into him. And then for the short minute that I was into him, that's when I got out because I heard all these stories about him just being an asshole to people, just treating them like shit for no reason. Like, his ego's so big, like he can't handle it when other people are in the spotlight. Like, the whole beef with O&A started was back when they worked at it was like Imagine Broadcasting. It was a Viacom company when they were still on terrestrial radio. Here's how big O&A was. They were on the after they got canceled from Boston. They were on Boston, I think, from 98 to 2000. It was 94 to 98 is what it was. And then they got canceled because they had a April Fool's Day prank where they told the public that the mayor died in a car crash. And I guess the mayor didn't like it. So they took him off the air. And that's when they moved to New York. So, but within the 4 years they were in New York, from 98 to 2002, they were syndicated in 20 markets.
Oh, wow.
Like, to put that in perspective, Rover's been in Cleveland since, what, like 2003 or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
Almost 20 years. He's only in 15 markets right now. And everyone raves on how big Rover is. Like, he's the greatest thing ever.
Roverfest.
Yeah. And it's like, and as big as he is, he's still not as big as they were
No.
in 4 years. And then they got canceled again for with the Sex in the Church incident, I think it was. And then that's when they went to XM.
Now, was Rover with Chad Zumock, or was that the Alan Cox show?
That was Alan Cox.
Show. Okay.
Alan Cox was funny when he
I
first came
liked
to
Alan
Cleveland.
Cox show.
I thought it was a good like kind of mesh between everybody. You had Zumock, who was just always ripping on Erica, and then Erica was like, "You're being too mean," and then Alan was kind of like the in between guy who kind of held everything together. So it had a real good dynamic.
Yeah.
And then once Zumock got his DUI, that's when they replaced him with Bill Squire.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of
Which-
like listen in and out.
That's when I kind of stopped listening because like I don't know, I just didn't find him funny.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to shit on the guy. I don't like shitting on comics,
Right.
but I just didn't find him funny.
Not funny. It's just not funny.
Yeah, it just wasn't my style. So then they got rid of Erica, I think, for health reasons.
Okay.
I think she had a baby or something. And they replaced her with what's her fucking name? Mary Santora, who's really funny. She's another local Cleveland comic. She's hilarious.
I think I might have seen her at Hilarities. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
she's
sounds
always
familiar.
at Hilarities and the Improv and all that. But then, like, I'll tune in every once in a while because I sometimes listen to Rover in the morning on the way to work still. But like in the afternoons, it'll be on, and it's just for months on end. It was just them bitching about politics. And it's like I can't do it.
I only want a little bit,
Little
spice
bit.
it in there a little bit, but
Like
after
if
that,
you
it's
spend
like,
a
no.
4-hour show on it, like bitching about, like I don't care what what side you're on. whether you agree with what I agree with or you don't agree with what I agree with. I don't want to hear it. Like it's a subject that's so beaten to death.
Yeah.
Like it bums me out just even talking about it.
Exactly.
Like I turn all my notifications off for like Twitter used to send me like tweets you should see for the podcast page, and it was all like people bitching. It's like I turned all that off. Like I don't want to see it. I just don't want to think about it.
Yeah, I get so many fucking Twitter notifications on my phone. I'm like, who the fuck's texting me? And I look,
Yeah.
it's like 500 fucking.
And they're just trying to do it to rile you up because they know it'll drive traffic to
Yeah.
their site. And it's like I'm not trying to ruin my day. Like, and I'll feel myself like getting heated about like, oh, I can't believe this bitch said this shit. And I'm sitting there thinking like, wait a minute, John. I'm getting pissed off about somebody that I don't know made a tweet that may or may not even be true. It's like I'm not even going to waste my time even fact checking this statement because I don't follow this person. That's Twitter's algorithm trying to just piss me off. And it's like I'm not doing this shit. What were we talking about?
Facebook fact checking.
No. We didn't. Don't get me started on that yet.
I was hoping you'd roll right in there when you said fact checking. I'm like, all right, let's go here.
You're already getting me heated.
Let's go into these waters here, Johnny. Let's do it.
We'll save that for a later
We were
date.
talking about
Howard Stern.
Yeah.
So when O&A back when, excuse me, that sandwich is gonna be burping.
It was a good fucking sandwich though.
Back when they were on terrestrial radio with Howard, they were a part of the same program, and Howard had a press conference he was going to do. That's what he was announcing. He was going to Sirius, and then so they showed up, and because they were so big, he was just threatened by them, and there was no even bad blood between them. And he's like, I'm not doing shit until they leave. And then he started the feud with them, and then so he went to Sirius, and then when they got canceled, they went to XM because they were two separate companies way back when.
Yeah.
Back when you could make money on satellite radio. And so by the time, I think it was within 3 or 4 years, they were outperforming Howard. And Howard, back then, he was making 40, 50 mil a year, and they were only getting like 5 or 6.
Working for that money.
That's how big their audience was, that they dominated the terrestrial radio, and then they dominated satellite radio. Like, they were huge. People don't realize how big they were.
How long was old Billy Rednuts on there?
He would pop in from time to time from back when they were in New York, so from like 98 to 14 when they got canceled.
Yeah, him and Bobby Kelly, right?
Yeah, that's how I found out about all these guys, like all of Rogan's friends and shit.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'll see him on his podcast, and I go, I don't know who this fucking guy is. I'll skip it. I don't know his name, and that's a big mistake that I've made, where it's like I should just take his word for it now. It's like if he's got a comedian on and he's vouching for him, they're fucking funny.
Yeah, they're killers, dude.
Yeah. So, like, that's how I found out about Bobby Kelly, Patrice O'Neal. I didn't know who Patrice was.
You know, he was on The Office for, like, a while.
Yeah. He was. So, after I like to go down that rabbit hole where I'll find someone on IMDb, and then people will make, like, a compilation on YouTube of all their little clips. He was one of the warehouse workers. And he was T-Bone in Arrested Development. He was the
Great
arsonist.
show.
He's like,
Fucking
did you
great
burn
show.
it? Did you burn down the warehouse T-Bone? Oh, most certainly, Mr. Bluth.
He's a flamer.
Oh, dude. That was a great show just on and of itself.
Yeah. You got to look up Patrice talking about how I think it's white people that listen to the song Creep by Radiohead. How it gets them all fired up. You have to pull that clip up whenever you get a chance.
Yes.
And then
For some reason, I can't play videos like on YouTube or whatever when I'm recording.
yeah.
I think it has to do with the way the channels are routed because it's taking the audio from the mics.
Yeah.
So I
Even
gotta
if you do
figure
it
out
on your
how-
own time.
I'll have to do that on my own time.
Yeah, I was dying for like 5 minutes after I watched the video. He's like, but it's so on point what he's talking about though. It's just hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But old Billy Rednuts though, he's on the Mandalorian. I don't know if you watch that.
No, I wasn't really into.
Dude. Star Wars.
No, I'm not a Star Wars guy.
But even if you're not, just watch the episodes where he's in it. Just look at his fucking acting in there. Dude, he's got fucking
Oh, he's actually in it.
yeah.
I thought he was a
plays-
voiceover
No, he
character.
plays a character in it, and he's like, that dude can fucking act, bro.
He was. I was listening to his Monday morning, and he was talking about he was in a movie like a decade ago, and his dad saw it. I guess he fell asleep on the couch, and then he woke up, and he was in a movie with De Niro or Pacino.
what movie was that?
And then he calls him up. He goes, "Hey, Bill, I fell asleep, but I woke up." He's like, "You're in a movie with De Niro." He's like, "When did that movie come out?" He's like, "That movie came out like 8 fucking years ago."
You know, he was at Breaking Bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until that's what got me started watching Breaking Bad again.
Yeah, Bill Burr.
That's
He saved that show. Dude.
That was a highly underrated show.
Yeah, I love that.
I mean, it was
show.
big at the time, but
Yeah.
that's still one of the best shows of all time.
Absolutely.
Way better than what's that fucking middle?
Malcolm in the Middle.
No. The Middle
He
Ages.
was the dad on that too, wasn't he?
Oh, Walter.
Heisenberg?
Yeah. No, that Middle Ages show, Game of Thrones.
Oh, I never watched. I watched like one episode with you.
It was
here,
okay.
and that was it.
I thought it was pretty good, but it wasn't anywhere near.
Overhyped.
I thought it was overhyped,
Yeah,
especially that last season, because there's certain shows where people will just flip shit about, and I wait because I know if I'll get hooked, I'm gonna get pissed. So with Breaking Bad, I waited till they announced the final season, season 5, and then I binged every single episode, and then I watched the final season as it went, and I did the same thing with Game of Thrones. And every season is pretty much good. I mean, the first season is real slow to get into. So if you don't have the patience to get through like all the backstory and shit, you're going to be like, fuck this. And it's real integral to the whole storyline. And then the way they ended the show, you're sitting there like, I wasted like 6 years of my life for that fucking ending. And don't get me wrong, like the theatrical parts, phenomenal. The production quality on it is, you can't compare it to anything else. It's like watching movies at the end, like, because that last season, like every episode's like an hour and a half. They're like full length movies, but the storyline is fucking atrocious.
For an hour and a half, dude, I don't think you would hold my attention long enough. To be honest with you,
It's just real slow. Like you're waiting for shit to happen,
I'd turn it off.
and you're like waiting and waiting. Okay, like what's going on with this fucking guy?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Howard Stern's a piece of shit. That's basically where that conversation started. So going back to our Pornhub thing, we're setting up our account. That's where we started the podcast. Let's see. We are a male, female couple, same-sex couple, trans man, trans woman. Here, let me turn
What's other?
let me turn the screen recording on so that way people can see it too. Which camera am I? I'm number 2. Gotta get used to this shit. There we go. For the people watching on YouTube. Ah, shit. No, we can't put this on YouTube. There's tits. Sorry,
You have
guys.
to edit that out.
I don't want to edit it. I'll just say fuck it. I'll turn it back on when there's no more tits. Damn it.
Shit.
Now you're in double. Okay.
No. God no.
Okay, we'll just read it
Yeah.
for now. Trans man, other. I think those are for those people who are like gender fluid
Oh, okay.
or whatever. I think New York State recognizes like 24 genders now.
So what would be non-binary?
I think that's if you're neither male or female, you're one of the, like a Zimzer,
All right, I guess.
whatever that is. We'll just pick male. I
Alright.
don't want some weird shit popping up.
Yeah.
What do we like? Guys, girls, or guys and girls?
Well, we're gonna select girls, being
Okay.
that I didn't realize what we were selecting.
Oh,
for.
shit. See, now you know what we're selecting it for.
All right.
You click guys, it's just a bunch of dudes.
I didn't know it was that.
Yeah.
I thought it was, who do you want to advertise to or whatever.
I mean, I've never made a Pornhub profile, but this is interesting. It's like where you're setting up a YouTube and you have your preferences. Hey,
Yeah.
What turns you on, Josh? Do you like Asians?
I do.
Black,
Yeah.
Indian,
Yeah.
Latin,
Yep.
white,
Yeah.
Middle Eastern.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not very picky.
What hair colors? Auburn,
I like Auburn.
black,
Yep.
blonde,
Yep.
brunette.
Yep.
Colorful,
Eh,
like blue.
I
mean, this-
how colorful?
I don't know.
You know-
The model that they're using for this category is not very good looking.
No.
Redheads?
Yeah, we'll go redhead.
Obviously. How big you like your breasts? Enhanced?
What are options? All right.
Natural?
I like natural.
Small?
Not bad.
All right.
Yeah, we could skip it.
Yeah.
We'll go medium,
Medium? Large?
large.
Extra large. Can't go wrong with that. Do you like tattoos?
Yes. I love
Piercings.
tattoos. Yep.
I like how they have a section for age.
Yeah, it was weird how that. I thought we were going down some other.
it starts at 18 plus teens.
I hope so.
I thought that was gonna go down a dark hole real quick.
Hey, didn't like a bunch of videos on Pornhub just get taken off?
Oh yeah, I guess there was a lot of like underage porn
Yeah, like
and a lot of
slipped
sex
through there.
trafficking stuff. So that's why a lot of people are pissed off at Pornhub because their videos got taken off. But it's because
you don't want to be watching that video.
yeah. So like now when you post stuff, you have to verify your profile, which I get
I
it.
like that because
I'm all for that because it's like I don't like. Let's say if I was sex trafficked, I wouldn't want to just be browsing and then I see a pop up of myself getting railed by my captors.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Captain.
Well,
So they let you go.
No, let's see you escape. You know,
Oh yeah.
and they're just posting this shit online to make money because you can get ad revenue from Pornhub.
Wait, would you be more mad that they took you in and raped you, or that they didn't share any of the profits with you? Which would you be more mad about?
Well, as a man who's never been in that position, I would have to say I'd be more mad that they didn't share the money with me. Because if you're gonna rape me, you
I
may
want
as well
something out of it.
you may as well give me something out of it. Now, if I had imagined being a female in that situation, I imagine there would be a different.
Feel a little slightly different.
Yeah, I might
about it.
feel a little different about it. But as
We're
someone
going
who's
down a bad rabbit
someone
hole
who's
right here.
who's never experienced something that atrocious.
I want my fucking $40.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh, look. Here's some channels we might enjoy.
All right.
Brazzers,
I like Brazzers.
Reality Kings.
What's Reality Kings?
You don't know Reality Kings?
No.
Oh, they were real big back in the day. Back before Pornhub was free. Do you remember when you would only get 5 videos a day?
Yeah.
That's when. So I would go to Reality Kings, and they would have like minute-long promo videos on their website.
All right.
So you had to rub one out within a minute.
Get really good at the timing.
Yeah. That's probably why I can't last. All those years of trying to rub one out in under a minute. So yeah, it ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not, all right.
They
I'm gonna have to look
they
those
call
up.
themselves porn royalty.
Oh, they're no longer actresses?
Ooh, look, this one's
Whoa, Bratty Sis. Yeah. Look it up. No, I was just kidding about that.
Fake Taxi. That's always a
That
good one.
one's hilarious, dude.
Family Strokes.
Wait, is this like different strokes?
That's just a good name. My Family Pies.
Oh, shit.
There's some nasty ass
Hey,
shit
you ever
on
taste
here.
your own cream pie?
No. I'm not going down this rabbit hole for people who don't get the reference.
All right.
Oh, Cam Soda. Neat. The Dog Fart Network. They always,
Dog Fart Network.
you don't know Dog Fart?
No, but
Oh.
I'm very curious.
Dog Fart's a good one.
What the fuck is on Dog Fart, dude? I'm looking that up.
Look
later.
them up. They're a good
I
one.
will. I'll definitely look that up.
What about Digital Playground?
I like that Nympho thing. Is that like the Nintendo logo? That's what it reminds me of.
It is the Nintendo logo. Wicked. That's a good one.
Wicked Pictures.
Ooh.
Sarah
Dad
J.
Crush. That shit just weirds me
Dad
out.
Crush. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Oh, what about trannies? You like trannies?
Yeah, it depends. Are they cute?
Well, yeah, obviously. We're assuming they're cute.
I hope they're cute. All that fucking work they're putting in. Be pissed off you come out looking like Caitlyn Jenner.
Ugh.
Speaking of Caitlyn, have you
think-
seen Courtney Cox lately?
No.
Looks just like South Park's Caitlyn Jenner. Look her up, dude.
Courtney Cox went downhill after.
Yeah, that's what
after
I'm
Friends
saying,
ended.
dude. I seen a picture of her on this Friends page that I follow on Facebook, and
Holy shit!
she
Oh
just
God!
looks, now look up a picture of the side by side of Caitlyn Jenner in South Park. Swear to God, it's fucking spot on, dude. Oh my God,
Wow.
that one might be a little exaggerated there, but the other one though, she looks just like South Park.
you
was
said
it?
Caitlyn.
Yeah,
Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner. I didn't know Courtney Cox was on South Park. Tell me that's not fucking spot on.
Yeah. That's pretty damn close.
I posted that in one of the pages, and I thought I was gonna get like flamed for that, but no one ever said anything.
They made a Caitlyn Jenner Lego? That can't be real.
I'm getting that. That's cool.
I think her issue, or his, whatever
Whatever you want to
you
call
want to
yourself.
call her,
No judgment.
she transitioned at a little past her prime. I think that's her issue.
Yeah. I mean,
Hair
I'm not
change.
hating on her, but
I mean, if that's what you want to do,
yeah,
that's
that-
cool. I'm
yeah,
not
I
gonna.
support you either way, but
I think you should have.
although I gotta be honest with you,
Yeah.
she still looks hotter than me. Yeah.
I mean, there were some photoshopped images where she didn't look bad, like on the Vanity Fair cover.
It's definitely Courtney Cox.
But jeez,
Yeah, this video is definitely getting taken down from YouTube.
ugh. I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's
thing
rough,
that
like, yeah,
the
see
thing
right
that
there?
the thing that threw me off about her, there was a minute. Oh shit! I gotta change this. I don't want to get nips. Damn, I keep fucking up the cameras here. There was a minute where I kind of got into the show because Flo was watching it, and so like I started over from season 1, and it actually was halfway entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, because I really liked Bruce. Like you had this whole family of just assholes, just camera whores
Yep.
doing all this shit, and then here's Bruce just playing with his RC
Cool dude, man,
helicopters,
yeah.
working on his motorcycle like he had a Harley and shit, just doing manly shit.
Just Olympian right there, dude.
And then you fast forward 10 seasons later, and he's just getting bullied by his wife and his family. And that's the worst part about it, where they're like, oh, we support him, blah, blah, blah. No. Like, you treated him like shit
yeah,
for
it's bad.
years. And I guarantee you, he probably came out to him and was like, hey, this is how I feel. Because in his article, he talked about how he felt like transitioning like back in like the 80s
Yeah.
after his Wheaties box thing. But, you know, obviously it was less accepting back then.
Yeah, they would have tried
And
to string him up or
and
something.
The surgery probably wasn't good.
It's kind of like getting hair implants.
Kind of like getting hair implants. You don't want to be the first guy
Yeah,
getting
you
your
wanna
dick
do
chopped
that.
off. But yeah, so then it's like, they're like, oh, we support him, blah, blah. It's like, no, you were fucking embarrassed of him, and then you changed your mind because you had to look good in the public eye.
Yeah, he's just trying to make money too.
Yeah, that's all. I was just trying to make money on it. So then, like, fast forward, like, I watched the later season, and I heard Bruce, and I was like, oh, shit, Bruce. And then you see Caitlyn, and you're like, wait a minute. She still uses Bruce's voice. That's the weird
Still
part.
uses
It's like, wait a
Bruce's
minute.
voice.
You changed your whole body to look like a girl, but you're still talking like, hey, how's it going? It's like, no, like, that's a mind fuck. Like, you at least make your voice go a little higher, disguise it a little bit.
Well, they have to do like hormones and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
and then
her,
it changes the voice.
the voice didn't change.
No, oh, okay.
Take me to basic information. Oh,
Alright.
okay. We got to put a little information in here, Josh. I'm going to put a fake birthday in here.
January 23rd.
I'm going to put 420.
Nice. Were we born in 1969?
That's exactly where I was going with it.
I like your style.
Do you like my style? 1969. I guarantee you that's probably their most popular birthday.
Absolutely.
United States. I don't know why you have to put your relationship status,
Yeah, what does that matter?
single taken or open. Current city.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm just going to put Cleveland.
Yeah.
I don't have a nickname. What do we make it, a Facebook profile? What is this? You
Yeah,
got to put
what?
an about me?
I thought we already did this.
Here we go. Complete. What would you like to do? My profile. Let's upload a picture. How do we already have 3 subscribers?
Really? That was faster than we got any fucking subscribers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's already quicker than YouTube.
Whoever you guys are, or women, whatever. Thank you. Whatever you want to call yourself. Thanks.
Let's put an image on here.
All right. Whoa. Don't
What?
put my image on there. We got to put something good looking on there.
I was just gonna put the logo.
Okay, good.
You want me to just put a picture of your face?
No, man, we want viewers and
Or the-
subscribers.
The group picture of all four of us where Mike B's in the back.
He is kind of cute in that picture. Well, I miss Mike B.
Well, let me edit. Oh, edit profile. Profile picture. Upload. Oh, dude, here we go. This thing's gonna be fucking banging, Jack.
We didn't even finish the fucking profile. We got 3 subscribers. How does that work?
I don't know. They probably just throw you
All right,
bots.
I'll take it. Can you throw a bunch more in there?
Yeah, let's get some more of those.
Throw more away. Come on, man.
Let's see.
We need these.
How do you feel about the Indians thing?
About them changing their name?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it's kind of an empty gesture.
I think
Like,
so too.
I didn't think they wanted to do this until after all the riots and started happening, and because Native Americans have been trying to change this name for how long, and now all of a sudden they want to do it. It's like, why'd you wait till now? Why didn't you do it before when they asked? Why is it okay now to do it? But back then it was perfectly fine to just leave it. Like, fuck you, we don't need you. But now it's like, hey, look, we're cool.
Like I get it. Like for some teams you had to change it. Like the original Chief Yahoo. If you look up him, it's a little racist.
A little bit.
A little bit. Not gonna lie. So I get you had to change Chief Yahoo, and then the Redskins. However you feel about that, like I didn't think it was that bad, but it's technically a slur because you're basing them off of the color of their skin. So
Yeah.
I kind of get Redskins. You want to make it a little bit better, but the thing with Indians, it's not a slur. It's how do I want to say this? I mean, it's really an incorrect name, is what it is.
Yeah, they're only like a few thousand miles off.
I mean, but that's what they were called. So it's
Yeah.
not like it was just a misname. It's not like
It's not like they're trying to be mean.
yeah. It's
At
not
least
like
I don't think.
it's not like
I
the
mean,
Injuns.
yeah, that's fucking.
It's not like a
racist.
Tom Sawyer book.
Yeah,
Are we allowed to say that word anymore?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know.
Well, maybe we're using it in a context, not for.
Yeah, I don't mean it in a hateful way.
Yeah.
But then you, like, they were named after their first Native American player.
Yeah.
That's why. So, like, the whole people who are like, it's not a pride thing, blah blah. It is a pride thing because that's how they were named.
That dude was proud.
Yeah.
And they were proud of him. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like we just made up a story like, oh, it's to support them.
Yeah.
I could see that argument too. And then on top of that, how many games you got in an MLB season?
Was it like 160?
160 fucking games.
Yeah.
When do you see people protesting?
I don't know.
Opening day.
Is it?
That's
I've,
it.
I've never been in an opening day game.
I've never been to an opening day game,
Yeah.
but you see it on the news.
Yeah.
Do you ever see it on the news any other day?
Nope.
Do you see it the second day, the third day, the playoffs when you're getting the most exposure?
Nope.
Do you see it other home games? No. You see people dressed up on opening day because that's when they give a fuck, when they think they'll have the biggest chance to do something, and then they give up. If you thought it was that offensive to you, you would have more people doing it. Like, let's say you go to Houston. There's not people protesting out.
Astros?
No, I mean like protesting outside of the Astros Stadium
Yeah.
for the Indians. Like there's a big Native American reservation in Texas, right? New Mexico, all those places where you could have away games where reservations are located at. No protesting at away games. No protesting at home games.
You think it's just like a real small group here? That
No,
wants
it's
to change?
exactly what it is. You go out, you see it's a dozen people on opening day, and you never hear from them again. And I think it's all just pressure by the media. Now it's gotten so far, the Vancouver Canucks had to change their logo. People are trying to get them because they're saying it's cultural appropriation. It's a fucking beluga whale.
Is that what Canuck means?
I don't know what it means.
Is it-
Here, I'll
what the
pull it.
fuck does Canuck mean?
I don't know what a Canuck is.
You know what? coming back to this Indians thing though. Growing up, I never thought about it as a racial thing. I just that's the Indians. I never thought anything bad about it. I never felt like hate for any kind of like group.
No.
So it's like what? Like I don't understand. But whatever.
I don't know. But I mean, for me, it's kind of a moot point because I stopped being an Indians fan a couple years back. When the Dolans came out and said, we don't care about winning a World Series.
Yeah, why root for a team that doesn't,
Like,
wanna
what the fuck is the point of having a team then?
Yeah, sell the team. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know?
But they refuse to sell them because they make so much money off of
Yeah.
them. And this is where it leads me into my next argument
All right.
about people supporting the Browns. Now, this season, I do support the Browns.
Okay.
I'm all for it. You can call me a bandwagon fan or whatever you want to call me, but there's something to be said about supporting mediocrity. I get it if you want to. You have those people who say, if you didn't support us when we were here, don't support us now.
Yeah.
The difference between the Cleveland Browns and, let's say, the Utah Jazz, you have a couple of years of rebuilding and shit, and you stick through those times for the chance of winning a championship. Miami Heat, they were shitty for years until Dwayne Wade got there, won a championship. It's like, yeah, okay, we're back. You have a couple of shit years. LeBron comes there, win another championship. The Browns haven't done shit since '94.
Yeah. That's terrible.
And I could even make the argument of supporting them up until like 2015. After the Hugh Jackson era, there's no excuse to support that. I was all for the 0-16 parade because it was such an embarrassment as a franchise. People should
being the only other team that
they should have been boycotting games. People should have stopped buying tickets. That whole Hugh Jackson era was just a disgrace to sports in general.
right.
And for you to stand by and support that and say, no, we got to support the home team. No, fuck that. Because the owners know they could pay nothing, put any amount of bullshit on that field, and the fans as idiots are just going to buy tickets and still make money for them.
Yeah, they'll still show up.
So
in droves.
ownership won't learn their lesson until we tell them, hey, we're not standing for this shit. You go to Boston, the fucking Red Sox lose a game, there's rioting in the streets.
Yeah.
It's like the end of the fucking world, like they lost the World Series. Like those are diehard fans that they set a standard so high that ownership knows they cannot get away with just fucking around.
Yeah.
That's any team in Boston.
So they try to constantly improve.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to. It's hard. It's so hard for me to root for, like, except for like this year, like you were saying. It's so hard for me to root for that dude. It's
And there's something to be said for not supporting mediocrity and say, I'm not going to stand for this. I'm not giving you money for this. This isn't what I'm paying for. I'm paying for.
Team.
I want a winning team.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with the Indians. They make so much money off of a 50-50 season and just leading the fans on. It's like, you're just wasting our time.
Yeah. If
Like,
I can
why-
keep giving you shit, I'm not going to give you gold.
Yeah, not only are you wasting our time, you're wasting the players' time.
Yep.
Like, think of all the good players that have come through and they just wasted prime years of their career. Lindor, perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be gone at the end of this before the season starts.
Think so?
Yeah, they're not paying him the $300 million he's deserved. Like, he's arguably the best shortstop in baseball. You could say Mookie Betts, in the same category, but there's nobody better than him right now.
Would you root against him if he came to town on a different team, or would you be like,
Well,
it's
yeah.
Frankie Lindor. He helped out the Indians all this time as best as he could.
No, I would root for him when he came. Like, I wouldn't boo him when he came.
It's kind of like, didn't they boo LeBron when he came back?
Well, that was different.
And but they cheered Z because he went over to Miami with LeBron, didn't he?
Yeah.
And when he came back for that first home game or whatever here.
Z was just trying to chase a ring, so people kind of made it okay. Same with Verajao.
Yeah.
People cheered for Verajao until he pulled that bullshit.
that fucking flop.
That flop.
Oh,
and
my
then
God.
people booed the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
They turned real quick.
Fuck that guy,
Yep.
dude. Yeah, but
So I get those moves.
yeah,
The whole thing with LeBron, it was the way he did it. You know, I would, looking back on it, I would have been pissed. I wouldn't have burned a jersey. I
No.
think because he
spent
made
$100 on that fucking jersey. I ain't burning that fucking thing.
it was the way he did it. he kind of embarrassed Cleveland the way he did it. And looking back on it, I know I've seen the documentary and shit, so I'm not mad at him. He was young.
Yeah.
When you're young, you make dumb decisions. I mean, he had a lot of pressure riding on him, so I'm not mad at him.
Right.
I've
never been in those shoes, so I'll never know what it takes.
Yeah,
to get there.
so I'm not going to judge him for making that decision. I could have made that same decision too, know. But there's something different between that and Lindor being like, trade me. You're a shit organization. I'm all for rooting for the players over the organization if the organization treats them like shit. Like, I have no idea how Tito got his job still. I did not think they were going to pay him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the best GMs in baseball. Like, why are you wasting his time?
Yeah.
You're paying him another, I think it's like $6 million a year.
Does that make?
I think so.
Man, could you imagine getting paid that low and not being on the field?
Yeah. It's like the backup kicker position.
Nah, man, he's over here making all the decisions because when something goes wrong, it falls on him. But when everything goes great, it's always the players.
Yeah.
But
Oh, look.
what we got here?
We got a lot of friend requests.
All right, friends. I like friends.
We'll add some friends here. They're
Get 'em on
probably
there.
all bots, but
Fuck it.
whatever. I don't know why I have to get my profile picture approved.
I guess probably like all the
Like if I got a
red
picture
tape
of
they got to go through on this website versus like YouTube or something.
I got
like
a
that,
picture of a 12-year-old as my profile picture.
You're gonna get all kinds of creepy fucking people then. Then you
Yeah,
could go on there and like, hey, Pornhub, you need to
Maybe we should
contact these people and get the authorities involved here.
maybe we shouldn't add friends then. We're just gonna get weirdos. Uploads are only available to members on our model program and partner program. Oh, until the verification system is launched.
Oh, well, let's be models.
Wait, what's the partner program?
Yeah, what is the partner program?
Oh, you gotta apply. Alright, fuck it, let's apply.
Let's do it. We're doing it live.
It's kind of dumb.
That is kind of dumb, dude.
It's probably a lot harder to be a model. We're not showing skin.
I mean, I'll come in here with a tank top on if you want, but we're trying to get viewers here.
Damn, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
See, there you go. All the fucking pedophiles ruining it for everybody else.
Bastards.
See, we could have half the podcast on Pornhub right now.
Yeah.
But no, people got to put kiddie porn on there and fuck it up for everybody else.
Motherfuckers.
Assholes.
Their selfishness.
But yeah, so I'm done. I've been done with the Indians for a minute.
Yeah.
It's just like, I thought it was stupid when they changed the logo to the block C.
I do not like that C.
It's stupid. It's so
boring,
generic.
dude. Yeah.
Every other team has that shit.
Yeah.
Seattle, STL, or St. Louis, STL.
It's
LA.
like Cookie
LA.
cutter team.
Yeah, it's
I
every
don't-
other fucking team.
What am I gonna root for them just because they're the home team? But it's like
Yeah,
it's boring, dude.
it is boring.
I want some excitement in this game, especially watching a fucking game live, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You need all the excitement you could get
Yeah,
on TV. Going there is fun, but watching it on TV is it's a whole new level. Yeah, is Foot gonna call in or what?
I don't know. Text him again.
Let's see. Gotta have him tell you about his crush on Kyle Kalinske. He was hoping that we can get him on a podcast, and if you want to come on, Kyle, please do.
I don't think he's paying attention to us.
Probably not, but just in case, if it ever makes his way there, would love to have you. Well, Foot would really love to have you, but we would all love to have you on. I put it in the group chat, so you're gonna get the text too.
All right. Site names.
Whoa, we can put our own websites in here.
I'm not a robot.
Oh.
Yeah. Here, I'll put the website in there. Paste.
All right. Sounds good.
I'll take the HTTP part out. Application. Submit.
Let's get some approval going on here. 72 hours.
Yeah, within 72 hours. I have a feeling it'll get denied now because now they're reviewing everything.
Well, we are from 1969.
It kind of bums me out
It does.
because it's like now I want to post videos, but we
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, maybe they'll get back to us and let us post. They're gonna be like, wait a second, guys.
Not gonna lie, I do like that the Pornhub Letterman jacket.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I think that's cool as fuck.
They got some good merch.
I do have some good merch.
It's definitely
Let's see.
definitely some quality content. What you got over there?
I'm just looking.
All right.
Did you see this? Did you know there's a Florida Man challenge going on now?
What's the Florida Man challenge?
So you type the month of your birth, and then you type Florida Man after it, and you just read all the fucked up shit that comes after that. When were you born, Josh?
July.
July. Let me change the cameras around on this one. There we go. Boom.
I'm interested to see what I get. There he is.
Here we go. Florida Man wrecks liquor store, blames it on a caterpillar.
It's not a caterpillar.
Florida Man steals and crashes $61,000 boat belonging to the dentist who shot Cecil the lion. Florida Man beats ATM, says it gave him too much cash. Florida Man bites his brother's penis
Look at
off
that hair.
after he walks in on his brother having sex with his cousin on his favorite Dragon Ball Z blanket.
That is some only Florida shit. That could not be more true.
Florida Man admits to lighting firecrackers under a child's bed, saying it was a prank gone wrong. That's fucking funny. That's some shit I would do.
That might actually be a prank gone wrong.
Florida Man with no arms, charged with stabbing a man with scissors. Here's a guy
Vape semen. What the
vaping
fuck?
semen. What the fuck?
Do they sell those, or do you have to make your own face?
He probably just popped one off into his refillable.
I was gonna say, where the hell are you going to get that? I don't think they have that at Planet of the
Oh.
Vapes.
That's disgusting.
What we got here?
Florida man arrested for pelting girlfriend with McDonald's sweet and sour packets.
That looks like Johnny Hendricks from UFC.
That's assault now?
I guess. Well, yeah.
Florida man dies in explosion after attempting to microwave a microwave. Okay.
Looking at that, like, get the fuck out.
Hayan Flocka tries to break into jail
That's
to visit
just-
friends. That's no joke.
Yeah.
That Flocka shit.
What is that? Is that like worse than bath salts?
Yeah, it's. I think it costs a dime or a nickel.
Dime or a nickel?
It's cheap as fuck. It originated over in Russia. It's like battery acid, gasoline, paint thinner. It's just a bunch of solvents, and then you smoke it. Or wait, maybe I'm thinking of crocodile.
Is that the shit that turns you into a crocodile?
Yeah, I think I'm getting him confused.
Like it rots your limbs or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you die within like 6 months. Desomorphine. It's a semi-synthetic opioid fast-acting offense such as sedation and analgesia. Blah 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 blah.
You ever tried DMT?
I have not tried DMT. I want to try it though.
What about elk meat? You have elk meat?
I love elk meat.
Me too.
Eaten, snorted, injected, or vaporized in e-cigarettes. Oh, Flocka is
Wow.
just a version of peace. Oh no, PvP.
PvP?
It looks like that pink Himalayan salt.
Can't fucking read for shit.
Oh, it's pretty much bath salts.
Oh, alright.
So the same shit people were doing with that shit.
Mm.
So crocodile. Here, look at these pictures.
Why the fuck would you want to try this?
I think it's heroin addicts because heroin's expensive over in Russia.
Yeah.
You can get Flocka for cheap. But it's like basically battery acid. There was a Vice documentary on it. There it is.
Ooh, I'm gonna watch that.
Where's the dude with the actual arms?
Whoa, look at that crocodile.
But yeah, it just rots you from the inside. And even like if you do it a couple of times, it'll still fuck you up for life. It's not one of those ones where you can quit and you kind of recover afterwards.
Yeah.
It's more like meth. Like a real quick acting meth.
Gotta get new teeth.
Like, dude, look at this guy. Like they just start rotting.
Gross.
Yeah. It's nasty. Ugh. Fuck
Can you
that.
imagine if you woke up one day and seen that starting? Oh, God.
I mean, that must be one hell of a drug.
Think of the smell alone. Dude.
Think of how good that shit is.
Yeah. That's some effective shit.
Damn.
Ugh.
That's why I've always been curious about heroin. I mean, if it
take heroin?
I mean, think of how good it's got to be. I mean, I don't want to take it, but I am curious of what it's like. Like, you don't hear people sucking dick for weed.
Nope.
Like, dude.
Just coke and heroin, dude.
I couldn't get my paycheck. I sucked this dude for a pot brownie. It's like, no, you don't hear that shit. I mean, and weed is awesome.
Yeah.
I love getting high.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
But think of how much better heroin's got to be. Where if you're sucking dick for it. Or crack, I would try crack just once.
It'll get you going. I'm too lazy to do crack. Like,
It
I
is
don't
a
want
lot
to
of-
take a bunch of uppers and have to go do shit.
It is a lot of work. Or like freebasing. You got to get the baking soda and the ether,
Yep.
and then you got to get the silk. Oh, it's a pain in the ass.
Dude,
But I hear it's tremendous.
I don't want to fucking take a bunch of crack and go out and like start stealing like catalytic converters. And you see my fat ass getting
Well, I
underneath
would-
the vehicle trying to cut off.
I would do
I'd
it.
get caught. I'd be trapped in between the fucking ground and the truck or whatever I'm trying to steal from, and I'd be the world's worst criminal. You know,
I would do it in a controlled environment, like where someone I knew who has done it, and then someone like to protect me. Like-
a crackhead's not going to protect you.
No, like a sober one though. Like, don't do it with me. I'm just
You
gonna
ever
do
have
it.
crack and have a sober crackhead with you? It doesn't happen. There's no crackhead in the history of crackheads that's gonna have crack near him and not do it with you.
Okay, maybe a guy who doesn't do crack
Yeah.
just to protect me, like a safeguard.
Yeah, kind of like a lifeguard, but like when you're doing crack.
Like,
a
you know
crack
how
guard.
when you do peyote and you or ayahuasca and you got a shaman. Like, do they have
Yeah.
crack shaman?
There should be.
There should be
We
a
should
crack
get on
shaman.
this. You know,
Let's take a
Like,
look.
this could be our new business venture, Johnny. We'll be a crack shaman. There's lots of places we can go.
That's a company.
Wait, there's a company for crack shaman?
I don't think it's. I think it's like
Or is he saying like crack shaman?
I think it's like a oh,
What's
here it
that?
is. That's Foot. I'll have to edit that later so it's not blowing people's ears out. What up, Foot?
Going on?
We're talking about doing crack, and we're doing the Florida Man Challenge.
Okay. I can't. I got to be limited on what I can say today because I'm driving in the car right now with air.
Are we on speaker?
No, I got my headphones in, but.
Oh,
you know,
okay. No, I understand. Is Val with you?
yeah, we're headed down to Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know what's
Cool.
what's a good
Weekend
idea?
getaway.
When you're filling out your room reservation, you lie to them and tell them your kid's birthday is that weekend. They give you a
Really?
whole bunch of free shit. I did that once.
Wait, what kid did you have when you were going there?
I was going to say, what kid?
I told him it was my birthday.
It's my birthday. They didn't look at your
You
ID.
Ryan Parks?
It's got 3 birthdays here.
He's
Well,
got 3 birthdays.
It said check a box if it's your birthday, and I was like, okay, let's see what they do. They gave me a cake. They gave me like these light up wolf ears.
Do you still have them?
No, that shit's
That's
long
awesome.
gone. But yeah, dude, it's hilarious. And then they give you extra tokens for the arcade.
That's genius.
2, 2, and 2. Tell them that's 4.
No, it's 6.
Yeah, you know. You know how it is. So, what's the Florida challenge?
So you type in your birth month and Florida Man after that, and you see what pops up in the headlines.
What have you guys gotten so far?
Oh, there's some weird shit. Here's for Josh's month. There's a guy vaping his own semen. A guy robbed a liquor store and blamed it on a caterpillar. Some guy bit off his brother's penis when he found him banging his cousin on his Dragon Ball Z blanket.
Oh, okay.
When were you born?
January.
January.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, not a lot of headlines, but a lot of mug shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Is
see.
that Little Wayne?
Oh, here we go. Florida man thinks he's stealing pain pills, ends up stealing laxatives.
I can dig
That's
that.
good. Good one.
Florida man tells neighbors he's going to kill them with kindness, then tries to kill them with a machete he named Kindness. All right.
Well, he wasn't lying.
Okay.
Dude,
That's a good guy.
I could, I don't want to drop names, but there's a girl at the gym I could definitely see doing that. I mean, we all know who she is.
A current gym goer or a former gym goer?
She still goes to Menor.
Oh, okay.
Text me the name,
But
Foot,
she
'cause I don't know who
used
you're
to go to
talking
Willoughby.
I know who you're talking about.
Tell me off the air.
Yeah, you guys both know who it is. I just don't want to,
Florida man found a grenade while fishing, then took it to Taco Bell.
That is one happy dude.
Florida man says the 3 syringes found in his rectum aren't his.
Yeah, there you go. He's just storing them for someone else.
Holding him for a friend. That's a good friend.
Oh, Florida man accused of using COVID-19 relief funds to buy a Lamborghini.
Yeah, that
Alright.
seems like something Foot would do.
Yeah, right. Where did you come up with this idea?
One of my coworkers told me about it. They're like, "Did you do the Florida Man challenge?" I go, "What the fuck is that?" I guess it's something that the kids are doing these days.
It's awesome.
And then you hashtag it if you're a social media guy.
33,000 worth of rare coins. Cash
Florida
over.
Florida man steals $33,000 worth of rare coins and cashes them in for a Coinstar machine for $29.
Is that Randy Couture?
It looks like a drugged out Randy Couture.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do yours, John.
Nah, let's do mine. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got for February.
Hey, so why'd you decide to do it a little bit earlier today?
Well, I had the day off as one of the reasons, so I figured we'll throw out some extra content. Also, I don't know like when we'll be able to do it with the holidays. So
True.
if we can't
I'm
get one,
surprised. I'm
What?
surprised Josh rolled out of bed early enough to do it. To be honest.
I am too. I was hoping this was going to be one of the days he was actually late. He woke me up.
I'm on time. Look at that.
Hey, Josh, you never texted me last night, buddy.
Yeah, I figured by the time I got on, why waste playing one game with you?
I got on.
Played a
I was
game
on
of
last
Madden. I
night.
was waiting for you.
You weren't playing a game of Madden.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Where were you last night,
Yeah.
Foot? I was on.
Yeah, where were you?
Dude, if you see me on, send me a message.
I didn't see you on.
Or can you not see me on if I'm just playing another game?
Oh no, I can only see if you're on.
Well,
Call of Duty.
text me then next time. Text me and see what I'm up to.
All right, I was on at like 1:30 last night.
I was probably just finishing up, honestly,
Uh,
around that time.
I played a few rounds after work and then I went to bed because now they got that
Yeah.
the new season. Did you guys prestige at all?
Not yet.
I'm on like level 38 or something. I
So
don't know
did
when
it-
you prestige.
Did it start you over from 0?
No, not yet. Is there a certain level when you can do that, or what?
Yeah. So I was reading, I guess, for the way that the new season works, you could go all the way up to prestige level 3 in the preseason, and then when the regular season starts, you start over on 0 of that prestige. So I made it to like 2.5. So I started over at level 1 on prestige 2, and I think the people who didn't prestige yet, they didn't reset their levels. So that's probably
okay.
that's why you didn't get reset. So I'm on
Yeah.
like a level 4 now because of the double XP weekend. But
I
I
gotta take
So they
advantage of that.
don't take away like your like guns and stuff, right?
no, that's the cool thing about this whole new season thing. You can prestige and you keep all of your guns. You don't have to re-up them again.
That's pretty
Really?
cool.
Yeah.
That was like one of the more annoying things about the older games.
Well, that's why I never did it. Like I would do it, I would max it out and just leave it at the first prestige, and then I would have, like 70 days worth of playtime. but no
Yeah.
What's
levels
the point
to
of
back it up.
Prestige then?
Yeah, there was no. I just thought it was stupid. I was
Yeah.
like, same with zombies. I never played zombies because there was never an end point.
I used to play it.
Yeah.
I got so burnt out playing it.
Yeah,
and I
because
was
it's
I
like
don't play it.
I need something to win.
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense.
That's kind of why I started playing hardcore domination, dude. Like, I want a point to the game other than just shooting you.
Yeah.
So,
Dude,
also,
they need to add, Josh. They need to add capture the flag. Damn it. Okay, like I'm so sick of
Yeah.
not being able to play that.
that was the best game mode. We used to always play it too.
Well, that's kind of like
That-
hard point, isn't it? Similar.
I don't know. I never played Hardpoint.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean it's you have an area you have to capture. There's no flag you run around with, but
Oh,
What is it, like domination?
yeah, it's similar to nomination, but it moves. It moves
Oh,
every like
I
30
kinda like
seconds.
that. Oh,
Interesting.
yeah, you know what? I did play that. But hey, I wanted
I'll
to
have to
tell
check that out
they
next
do have
time.
a hardcore Nuketown.
Yeah. Oh, they do.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so we can play that now.
Now it's Holiday Nuketown right
yeah,
now.
I know. Yeah. I was gonna say they're doing the holiday.
it's at night.
So I
Yeah.
I was telling Josh I got this great idea, right? See, you know how we're on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start uploading our podcast to Pornhub.
We already got more
Why?
followers on.
Why
Pornhub.
not?
Just so you
Are
know.
they gonna allow that?
I don't know. I'm gonna
Since
try.
it's not. I said since it's not actually content. Yes.
I don't know. Maybe I'll do it shirtless.
Roll shirtless. I would, John, but I don't want to detract from our viewers.
Ah, come on, Josh. Man up. You know.
Yeah, man up.
You mad or nah?
Yeah. Dude, that picture you sent was hilarious, by the way.
The one in the group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
a good
How
one.
did you find that? How did you even
Uh,
find that?
Josh
Yeah,
tagged
hold on, man.
somebody, and then
Hold on.
Huh?
No, we're not going down that road.
I think
We're
my
not
gift
going
says it
down
all.
that road. I'm cutting it
Let
off
me
right
see,
now
you
before we
agree
have
or
to
what?
edit this.
I don't know. I didn't.
Before we have to
look
edit
at
it, we're not going down that
All right,
road.
Josh
Hey.
says we're not going
No,
down the road.
I'm just saying, did you like the gift?
Stop, because you're
WC.
going to go down that road. I know how you are. You don't stop
I'm just
talking.
asking if you like. If you like
This
my
is
gift.
how you do it. You
That's
go
all.
down this fucking road every time. We're not doing it again.
Hey, man,
No,
it's not
it's
our,
over now.
It's not. It's not
Moving
our
past
fault
it.
that you built
Moving
the road
past
for us
it.
to
Ah,
travel.
but you're getting them all riled up. This is a good.
Oh,
Man, we've been on a roll lately. We had a couple of good podcasts in a row.
Oh, yeah.
When are you coming back in studio, man?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just say if I wasn't, what's up? Nice, dude, good job.
I miss when he was like sitting
If I
here.
wasn't doing this right now, I'd probably be working.
There's
But we just got to do it on a weekend. You know?
There's an
Yeah.
empty chair.
Yeah, there's an empty
and
chair.
There's
here.
no
Please
foot
do.
here.
No foot.
Hey, I wanted Mike B to come back.
I
dude.
think Mike B died.
Yeah, I don't think he likes us anymore.
What did
Well,
you do
he
to
hasn't
him?
come over for football in a month.
I know.
I think you've been over more recently than he has.
I know. Look at
I
that.
miss Mike B.
Hey, Sunday night?
Maybe
See, Sunday night?
Ooh, who's
Maybe.
playing Sunday night?
Browns.
You got
Really?
you got to check with the wife.
Hey, did you see? I'm gonna ignore that. Did you see?
See, he goes down this fucking road every time.
He's a shit starter. Did you see Jason Garrett's out?
Yeah, dude, how hilarious is that?
And
that
then
he's
did you
calling
s-
the plays.
Yeah, old Freddie Kitchens. He's gonna get his revenge game.
Freddie and then Colt McCoy.
Is it Cole McCoy?
It's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
going to be Colt
yeah.
McCoy. I don't know if they've officially ruled Jones out yet, but he's hurt with an ankle and his hamstring now.
I
so
love
he's
Colt
probably
McCoy.
not going to play.
You're
We're
a Colt
honestly,
McCoy
we're probably
fan?
better off if Daniel Jones does play because he's banged up, dude. He couldn't move last week when he
Yeah.
played. That's why Arizona, the end, had like 5 sacks in the game himself.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Well, I was telling Josh about how I'm a Browns fan this year, and I know you would have something to say about it.
Oh yeah, because you're a bandwagoner.
See,
Yeah,
there you
There
go.
it is, there it
Already
is.
started.
Oh yeah, hey,
Got him
dude.
going.
I told you. Listen, it is what it is. Your track record is what it is, man. You're either rooting for the team when they're 0-16, like I was, or like Josh was, or you're rooting for the Patriots because they had a dynasty and now they're average and
I
you
still
know.
like the Patriots.
Yeah, I didn't say I was abandoning my Ho team.
Well, no, you're not abandoning them, but now your interest is more with the Browns than the Patriots because you know the Patriots ain't going to the playoffs.
Hey,
this
they
year.
put
Well,
out
what
a
do you mean?
quality product.
They
this
can still
year.
go to the playoffs.
Would you keep going to your
Yeah,
favorite
I mean,
restaurant if they gave
maybe.
you shitty food?
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
You would not.
They just got spanked by the Rams, though. I don't think they're going to make it. I mean, they'd have to win out and get lucky, get some help. So, I don't know. Doubt it.
What is your prediction for the score for the Browns game?
For Sunday?
Yeah.
Shit, let me see. I will say 31-27
Giants.
Browns. Browns. But I'm always going to stick by my theory. The Browns are never going to blow anyone out, though. So that's rule
Oh,
number
Can't
one.
blow anyone out when you're giving up 40 points a game.
Yeah, and well, not only that, but them blowing leads of 38-7 and 38-14 and making those games close. So
At least we're not as bad as the Falcons, though. You know, every time they blow a lead, they lose the fucking game. At least we squeak it out.
for sure, yeah.
Hey, Foot. Well, I got you on here. You want to tell Johnny about your crush on Kyle Kalinske and how much you hate AOC now?
Oh yeah, tell me about this. You were texting me. Why don't you like your girl anymore? Is it because she looks like a horse
I mean,
face?
let's be clear,
Mr. Ed.
okay?
It's
You
Mrs.
found the
Ed.
worst picture of her, by the way.
That's
All
a
right,
great
so that's
picture.
number one.
Well, that's the point of it.
I
But
love
either
you,
way.
I
Foot.
mean, when you're hot, there's not going to be a lot of bad pictures of you. You think there's that many bad
Exactly.
pictures of Jennifer Aniston?
No,
You're gonna have to.
gorgeous.
She's like a unicorn.
I know.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Aniston. Like nobody else is able to look that good into her 60s.
Yeah.
She's a dime.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so okay. First of all, like I'm upset right now with her, but like I'm not abandoning. I'm not like jumping ship or anything like that because she's still doing some good things. But like, it's frustrating because it was brought up the other day that one of the things that kind of got overlooked was the fact that when Republicans did so good down ballot, the House became a very small majority for the Democrats, which effectively gives the progressives more power. So like the squad went from about, I think, 4 members to 8 or maybe 10, I forget the exact number, but they're basically doubling with new members coming in. And then they're about to add another one with a special election here in Cleveland
yeah.
with Nina Turner. She's about to more than likely take that seat. So basically, because there's such a thin majority, they have more of an ability to affect change within the caucus, And one of the ideas floated was basically to have the progressives withhold their vote for Pelosi unless she concedes a vote on Medicare for all on the floor. It's not even passing a law. It's just proposing a vote for it because it hasn't even been put up for a vote in the House. And what it would effectively do is it would call out any fake people, anyone who's fake, basically trying to pretend like they're. Which way are we going? Okay. Anyone who pretends. Okay. Got it. All right. Anyone who would basically say like, "Oh, I'm for Medicare for all," and they'll co-sign the bill, knowing that it's never going to get passed.
Yeah.
So like, what it would do is it would force a floor vote. You would see, okay, who's really for it and who's not, who's willing to go public with it, or at least vote for it. And then anyone that says no, you primary them in 2022, and you get them out of there. Because I mean, you could say what you want. I think it's been fully proven that Medicare for all is not only the right thing to do; it's the only thing to do, especially in a pandemic when people are going uninsured and losing their jobs. It's like at least give everyone health care because not only is it going to save us money, but it's just the right thing to do. You know what I mean? And get rid of the mafia. Get rid of your insurance company that stands in between you and your doctor. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
it's just one of those. So basically, so why I'm mad with AOC is like because she's not willing to do that. Basically, she's like, well, instead of doing that, we could, get other concessions right now. And she's basically trying to give the idea of like she's playing the long game within the caucus. Like, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to get concessions here, get them there, force a vote on $15 minimum wage, work harder about the Green New Deal and then free college or whatever the hell she said. I don't remember exactly. But essentially her strategy is like the long game, whereas, other people are saying, you know what, we have the power now, let's use it, because come 2022, as it's slated right now, Democrats are going to get wiped out, and they won't even have the House anymore.
You know why?
Stay the way they are.
Because they're not for the people.
This is true.
Well, majority of representatives are not for the people. You're right.
It's not those. It's not those Bernie Sanders Democrats. It's those corporate Democrats.
That's right.
Which, hey, can we address something? I don't know if you've paid attention, but
No,
Bernie
I
Sanders
have
is
not.
Single-handedly the reason why anyone is getting stimulus checks. Him and Josh Hawley are the only two members out of the Senate are the reasons why we're going to get any money, which is embarrassing.
What about when Trump was trying to do it and then Pelosi kept shooting it down and Reid?
Well, I mean, no, I agree. But let's be real. Trump was only trying to do it to try and improve his election chances, and Pelosi was only blocking because she didn't want him to have that. So it's like, in this case, what Bernie said was, hey, listen, either you give people money or we're not going home for Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same thing with Hawley. So, like, he had some leverage within the Senate.
Are we getting money?
Yeah, it's gonna be like $300.
Yes. It'll be like $600 per person instead of $1,200. But
Oh, just one check?
yeah,
Is
dude,
there
they weren't even willing to do that.
What are you gonna do with $600?
Dude, honestly, we're not going to do much, but there's a lot of people who could use that money.
That won't even pay a mortgage.
Well, I mean, there's the thing about how many people just need to make rent.
All I'm saying is
just to
Trump got his $1,200.
Just to stave off eviction right now. Like, there's a serious problem. Like, if once the protections are lifted with the eviction, dude, we're going to have a serious problem on our hands, because there's going to be like,
Oh, the homeless
our
problem's going
homeless
to go
rate-
way up.
yeah. So like, this is going to just at least help, kind of push that down the road a little bit. But
Yeah.
You know what I want? Is,
either way, my point is that people should, that the country owes Bernie, at least a little debt of gratitude, because
debt of
he's
gratitude. It's his
actually
fucking
fighting.
job to work with.
Well, yeah, and isn't it sad though that he's one of the only people
No,
representing
you know
us
what's
and doing
sad
his
is
job?
you feel like you have to owe him a debt of gratitude for him to do his fucking job. That's what's
But
sad.
It is sad, not going to lie, that the bar's set that low.
Yeah, like, oh, thank you for doing what you were supposed to do. Ooh.
Well, yeah, but let's not kill him because he's doing his job. I think the fact that no one else is, like 98 other members of the Senate are don't give a shit about us.
They all
I
need
think
to
we
go
should
too.
at least acknowledge that.
If
Bert-
I can
they
get
need
mad
to
at
go,
these
you're
people for not doing their job, I don't have to thank someone for doing their job.
Bernie
He's not
always
getting
looks
both.
like he always looks like he's 20 minutes away from being in a Life Alert commercial. He's like, senior citizens should have a Life Alert.
Although I do like a lot of
Yeah.
Bernie's policies, though.
That's going to be Biden.
Biden ain't good. Biden hasn't done nothing in 50 years. You think he's going to do anything like a Life Alert commercial? No.
Hey,
It's too
Foot,
much work.
Yeah.
look up
What's up?
Polymer 80 got raided yesterday. Look them up. Tell me what you think about
Who?
that. So Polymer 80, it's they're not really a gun manufacturing company. They would sell 80% of a gun lower, and it was like a kit. You build it yourself. It's like a build your own gun. It's basically a knockoff Glock.
Yeah.
But they were selling them without, I think it was without serial numbers. I think so. They're basically ghost guns.
Huh.
And they got raided yesterday by the ATF.
No. Aren't you supposed to have a... You're not supposed to put a serial number on it unless it's a full gun, right?
Yeah, because it's not a full gun, so
Yeah.
there was no serial numbers, and that's
Basically,
so you buy it, you build it yourself, and there's no tracking on it.
yeah. Aren't you supposed to technically like
Oh, wow.
report that to like an FFL
Yeah, send me
or
the
ATF
link
or
to that.
whatever?
Yeah, I'll send you the link. Let me know what you think of it, because I don't know if Trump's behind this or what, but
The NRA.
yeah, the NRA is a pile of shit.
Yeah. They're saying that
Yeah.
they colluded with the ATF colluded with Biden. I was reading
Yeah,
some article, but I don't know how.
I don't
true
think
that,
you can-
I don't believe that
because
the
Biden
NRA
isn't
for
even in
anything.
office yet, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to put that on him yet. But
No.
Right.
I don't like where things are headed, because Biden definitely won't help matters when it comes to the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Foot.
not good.
Tell John how much you want to get Kyle Kalinske on here.
dude, me were talking about it. I'm like, man, I would love to get Kyle on the podcast.
Well, shoot him an email.
Yeah, shoot him an email, Foot. We love you, Kyle, but not as much as
Like,
Foot.
I wonder if
He
he
really loves you.
I wonder if he posted his email. I don't know if he has it down there or not.
Yeah, just post in his comments and then just blow him up.
Yeah, blow him up, son.
Let's do it. You want
Dude,
to, Foot? I'll do it with you. I want to get him on here.
Can you send him a DM on YouTube?
Hey, Foot, dude, do you want me to touch it? Oh, we lost.
I hung up. Yeah, whatever. We're at $1.15 anyway. It's a good
Yeah.
point to stop.
You want to do the reads here?
Oh yeah, we got reads. Hang
Yeah.
on. Ah shit.
Is he calling back? This
I got-
guy. Oh, now he's got to plug it back in.
I got to do all this more editing.
No, there's a lot of editing.
Yeah, Foot.
Yeah, I got disconnected.
I got disconnected. Oh, we were just gonna end it right there since you hung up on us.
Yeah, no, but I was just saying, man, to get him on, dude. The first thing we'd have to go to is to just maybe see if he would do the Trump impression, or like just we'll do it for him. I don't know. You know,
Wait, how does it go, Foot?
Oh, you do it better than I do.
No. I want you to say it.
What's that?
I want you to say it while you're in the car.
Why do you want me to say it?
You know why.
Which part do you want me to? Oh, you want me to rile up, Al?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give you a perfect way to do it.
You want me to touch it?
I touch
You
you.
want me to touch it? Yeah, I'll touch it. I don't know if I like it, quite frankly, but you know, many people are saying this is not homosexual.
Thank you. That's all I wanted you to do, buddy.
Many people are saying this,
Many people.
you know. Well, yeah. So
Tell her I'm sorry.
Josh says he's sorry.
I'm sorry.
He wanted me to do that.
She
But only
probably-
sorry.
But yeah.
I can see her rolling her eyes all the way
Yeah.
over here.
Oh, she's got her sunglasses on right now.
I'm
But I
definitely
guarantee
not
she was
allowed over
rolling-
for
She was
Sunday
rolling
night.
them underneath them. For sure.
All right.
So yeah, man. I don't. You know, you got to check with the wife. But if you want, man, come on over on Sunday. And
All right.
bring the wife if you want to. I mean, she's always invited over.
All right. I'll let you know. I got her family's coming into town. I don't know what day that's happening. So
Okay.
we got to get the house ready for Christmas. But yeah, I'll
We'll have
I'll
Jerry.
text you.
Jerry will be over.
Oh, Jerry.
Jason might be over. Yeah,
Jason's coming over. How's he doing?
Muslim. And possibly Neil too.
All right.
Well, see, I don't know. I think Dirk's out of town, right?
Yeah. Is he going on vacation or something like that?
Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
Miami or Key West or something.
Port of Vallarta.
Nice.
All right.
So, all right, man. Well,
Have fun at the lodge.
Have fun, buddy. Be
for
safe.
sure. All right,
All right.
guys.
All
Take it easy.
See ya.
All right. What you got, Josh? You got a couple of reads?
Yeah, dude. I want to give some shout outs here.
Got some shout outs.
Got
Here
some
we go.
shout outs for you. I'll give a shout out to Heavy Metal Baseball on Facebook. Go like them. They're really cool. It's the singer from Ringworm. He has a baseball Facebook page here. It's like fucking the artwork is really sweet. You should see this Chief Wahoo that he did. Kind of like that. I might have to order a hat or something from here. It's pretty sweet stuff.
You said it's on Facebook?
Yeah,
give
yeah.
it a
Heavy
like.
Metal Baseball.
I'll give it a like right now.
Yeah, go give them a like.
Is that it?
No, I got
Okay,
a
what
couple
you-
more
what
here.
else you got here?
I got a couple more here. Sorry, I'm running a little phone slow.
Are you
I'm gonna
good?
give a shout out to my buddy Tony Sharada, or Tony Tops, or Tug as I like to call him.
Old T-Job.
T-Job. That's his new nickname. I hope you like it, buddy. Yeah, he's the vice president over there, or the president. At Fast Break Records. Go to fastbreakrecords.com. He's got some good quality stuff. He gave me a bunch of CDs and stuff before. They got some good music over there. And I would also like to give a shout out to the Tri-League Little League, the only Little League in Cleveland that can play in the Little League World Series. If you go onto their website, and it is, let's see, trileaguelittleleague.org. Go on there, and they got a thing on there for T-Mobile that will help kids pay for their registration and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good program.
It really is.
to help like kids who have the talent but don't have the monetary means.
Absolutely.
It goes through T-Mobile has a program. Is there a thing where if you wanted to give them a couple of bucks, is that on there?
Yes, they have a link on their thing, on their website at trileague.org. TriLeagueLittleLeague.org. Sorry, Tony.
I wonder if we can
Screw that
sponsor
stuff
a.
up.
I wonder if we could sponsor a team.
I think we can. I don't know. We can look. I can definitely ask them to.
I mean, I'm not Joey Stugatz, but I got a couple of bucks.
I think they have a little donation thing on here actually, where we can go on and
All right.
they got fundraisers. They got an online store. A bunch of great stuff over there. Great dudes. My buddy Tony, I love him.
All right.
Hooks us up, dude. You know, go over there. Check them out. Donate. Please donate, man. Let's go let these little kids play some baseball. I'd hate to not be able to do it if I didn't have the money.
Yeah.
And I'd also like to give a shout out to Don Foose over at FooseForLife.com. He's a good dude.
What does he do, Josh? Tell us.
He, I think he was in a bunch of like hardcore bands back in the day.
Mhm.
I didn't get a chance to ask him about all that stuff because he was over at Tony's house for his birthday, and we were just kind of shooting the shit over there. But he has a book.
Okay.
It's really good. It's like raw vegan stuff. It's like all natural food, man. Like it's all processed there through a blender and stuff like that. And it's a great book. It's called Raw Life by Don Foose.
There it is. Yeah,
Got it
Raw
on
Life.
there?
Oh, he's got a whole little thing going on here.
Yeah, dude. He's got incense, all this kind of stuff.
I'm looking at his website. He's got hemp seeds, maca powder. So this guy's a real health conscious.
Dude, he's just an awesome dude. Like,
Guy looks like a badass.
he's so nice too. I had fun talking to him, man. Look at that shit. I wish I could do that.
we gotta get this guy on here.
Yeah, let's see if Tony can hook it up or something, man. I'd love you for it, Tone.
All right.
Dude's really cool.
His publishing company is Kung Foos. That's pretty. That's pretty cool.
That's
Not
good.
gonna lie, that's
good
clever.
stuff. Yeah, I have the book in my house, and when I got it, I had Val look through it. She was like, "This is pretty good shit." She knows a lot of that stuff, so
I'll have to give it a read when you're done with it.
yeah, definitely, dude.
Let's see. That all you got?
Yeah, that and hopefully we get James from Ringworm on here.
All right.
Come on, buddy, let's do it. Make it
We'll
happen.
see if we can make something work.
Yeah.
If not in studio, maybe we'll get a Zoom call or something going here.
However
something.
you want to do it.
I don't want to blow up his spot if he's not about us.
Yeah.
But
true.
Is that all you got?
That's all I got, man.
All right.
I had a great time with you.
Go ahead and give us a follow on YouTube if you guys aren't following us already. 1673 Podcast on YouTube. You can get the video feed there. If we get a couple more bucks, we can put the video feed on Spotify and Apple too. It's just a lot of money to do. That's why it's not there. But also, like we did earlier in the podcast, we are on Pornhub. If that all goes through and we can get the podcast on there, we'll have a contest going, and we'll see what we can do with that. We'll try and do something with sharing that. But that's all I got.
Yeah, give us a like, a subscribe, and please share. You know?
All right. We'll see you guys hopefully next week. If not, it might be New Year's, depending on the holiday. But
Sounds good.
all right.